morning, everyone. It's iCurly here. It is Tuesday, March 25th, and we are going to hop right into our free trade idea of the day. We are actually looking at Costco, and what I see is that Costco actually had an inside candle. It bounced off of the 50 moving average, and that is a spinning top on the weekly time frame. So let's go ahead and chart this thing right on out to see what our targets are going to be and our entry levels as well. All right, so this is going to be off of the week. So you want to get at least 2 weeks on expiration for this particular one. However, we will try to look at it for a day trade as well. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, so we're looking at about 959.25 for our weekly target. So this is going to be our weekly ATR target. All right, and now let's look at it for the downside potential. So on the daily time frame, we do have a 2 up. So we can take a put entry off of this, but we're going to look at the 4-hour as well and see if there's an earlier entry. And there is. All right, and so for the downside, let's see what we're looking at. To the downside, we're looking at 901.44. And that will be our ATR target on the day. And then let's mark out our price targets to the downside. We didn't have any to the upside. All right, so our first price target off of the 4-hour entry triggers the daily, and then there's a gap. So we close the gap and then back to the bottom of the candles. We have our ATR target at 901.44. And so to the upside, what I would say is it looks like we had a bit of a rejection here at 928.78, and then we have upper ADR right here that we would actually need to clear. If we decided to move to the upside, I'll tell you what is possible, okay? And this is me kind of looking at nuances. All right, so for a day trade, 945 would actually work. However, we're taking this off of the weekly trigger. So if you're looking at more longer term and you wanted to be into something that you can potentially get a swing off of, 2 weeks on expiration, and you're looking at in the money to 955. 2 weeks out would put you at next week, Friday, which is April 4th. For the upside. So April 4th, 955 call would work. And then to the downside, we're looking at anything in the money to 905 for this Friday's expiration. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Send this to a friend or a loved one. I hope to see you in baggage claim. Have a blessed day. Bye.